Hey guys, it's Charlie, and in today's video, I'm going to show you how to use Bizee to set up your LLC in about 5 minutes. Now, Bizee is definitely one of my favorite LLC formation platforms. I've used it personally to set up multiple companies. And yeah, in this video, I'm just going to show you exactly how to use it. I'll take you step by step through the whole LLC formation process. And yeah, show you exactly how to set your LLC up correctly. I've done this many times before. I know it can get a little bit complicated, but don't worry, it's very simple. And the best way to use this video is to just follow along and essentially copy what I'm doing. By the way, if you guys want to help support the channel, using my Bizee link may pay me a small referral fee, and that allows me to keep making videos like this for free. And I do want to say thank you so much in advance. You're probably watching this video because you yourself are a business owner and you want to find the most affordable and easy way to set up your LLC. I've tried doing it myself many times, but there are a ton of great platforms like Bizee available that basically do everything for you. It's also super cheap. So whenever a friend asks me how they should set up their business, I always tell them to use a formation service like Bizee. You guys are probably already set on an LLC, which is great. They offer limited liability protection. They really legitimize your business. You know, I always tell people, if you want to take your business seriously, you're going to want to have an LLC. So if you guys click on the link down below in the description, or you scan this QR code, it's going to take you to this exact landing page. And like I said earlier, I really encourage you guys to follow along. You definitely want to make sure that you set up your LLC properly. So I'll show you exactly how to do that. So on this page, you can learn a little bit more about how Bizee works, as well as more general information about LLCs. This is very helpful to know, so I definitely recommend going through this page. It also tells you the steps to actually build your LLC yourself. Although, like I said earlier, I've tried this before. It's really hard and you'll probably end up making some type of mistake. So when you use a service like Bizee, they're actually going to do all this for you. And that's what I think 99% of people should do. So what you're going to want to do is click on this button right here, Start My Business. And now it's going to have you actually select your entity type. So as you can see, you can form an LLC, an S corporation, C corporation, and a nonprofit. If you're watching this video, you probably want an LLC, and then you're going to select your state. So go ahead and select your state. I'm going to choose California since that's where I live. Now it's going to bring up the different packages that they have. So there's the basic, the standard, and the premium. Now for almost all you guys watching this video, I'm going to recommend the standard plan. I've gotten the basic plan before. That was the first plan I started with. And I was thinking, I'm just going to save a little bit of money, but in the end, it wasn't worth it. And since then, I've been only using the standard or the premium plan. So let me take you guys through what the differences are between the plans so you guys can make an informed decision on which one fits the best for you. So the basic plan is free, right? You're just paying the state fee, which in California is $75. You would need to pay this fee anyways, so just be aware of that. They're going to prepare and file the articles of organization for you. It's going to come with 1 year of free registered agent service, which is really great. You should not use your own personal address as the registered agent, because then pretty much anyone can find out where you live by searching up your business. The filing time depends on the state, but for California, it's 4 weeks. We can actually expedite this by, selecting this option right here or going with the premium plan. Here are some additional things you can add to the free one if you want. You also get access to their online dashboard, which is really nice. I'll give you guys a peek of that later on. But yeah, the reason why I think the standard plan is best for most people is because it includes the EIN business tax number. So they're basically going to file this form for you. And while it is quite simple to do it yourself, I would rather just pay a service to do it. They'll also create an operating agreement for you. And while this is not required for LLCs in California, it really varies by state. It's really good to have one. You also get the lifetime compliance alerts, which, trust me, you guys, have saved me so many times. I think that even in itself is worth it. They'll tell you whenever something is due, they'll send you multiple emails, and that saved me a ton in potential penalties. If you also want to file Form 2553 for the S Corp election, that comes included with the standard plan, while it is $50 extra for the basic plan. But yeah, essentially what I recommend you guys do is go through these different packages, see what makes sense for you, and choose accordingly. Just for this video, I'm going to go ahead with the standard plan since that's the one I recommend for most of you, and we'll click on Get Started. By the way, the pricing, you guys, it is a one-time payment. There are tons of other services out there that charge you monthly or yearly, so you actually save a ton of money by using a service like Bizee. So now you're going to enter in your company name. If you ever have a question about any of these things, just hover your mouse over the little eye icon. That's going to give you some more information about how to fill that out. So for this one, I'm just going to go ahead with something like this. It's going to show you how it's going to display as officially. The designator is going to be this thing at the very end. I just recommend going with LLC without any of the dots or anything. It's the cleanest look in my opinion. And that's basically what I've done with my companies. Now for management method, you're going to want to choose member managed. So it's this one right here. That basically means that you as the member of the LLC is making all the decisions. If you want to choose manager managed, that means you're going to have another person, a manager, actually make these decisions for you. But yeah, that's not going to be most of you guys. So now we'll click on next. So if you guys are in a crunch, then you might want to to select the 3 business day filing time, this number is going to be a little bit different depending on what state you choose. So if you want to make your business faster, you may want to pay for this upgrade, but it's really up to you. Just for this video, I'm going to go with the 4 weeks filing time. We'll click on next. So now you're going to enter in the contact person. If they need any additional information about this LLC order, then this is the person that they are going to reach out to. So for most of you, it's just going to be yourself. So you'll put your first name, your last name, your email, and then your mobile phone. You'll also want to put in your contact address info. So make sure to enter this out fully, and then we'll click on next. Now you're going to enter in your company address information. So do be aware that this address is going to be public information. So if you want to use your own address, then this will be listed online for others to find. But Bizee does give you a free month of their virtual address service. So it's up to you guys whether or not you want to do that. If you want to use your own address, you're going to want to have an actual physical address in the state of California. It cannot be a PO box. And yeah, just understand that this address will be available to the public. So just for this video, I'll go ahead and use the address I put in earlier, but make sure just to put your actual business address. After that, we'll click on next. Now it's going to have you provide the information for the different members of this company. So for most of you, it's probably just going to be one person, one owner. But if you have multiple people, then select accordingly. So for me, I'm going to select one. This first member is going to be an individual. It's not going to be a company that owns this LLC. It's going to be me. We can pre-populate it with the information that we put earlier. So just for this video, I'm going to go ahead and do that. But make sure to fill this out with your actual information. This contact information is going to be put in the articles of organization. So it's very important to put the info for all the founding members of this LLC. After that, we'll click on next. So now it's going to have you select your registered agent information. So most states are going to require a registered agent. If there's a lawsuit against your company, this is the address that they're going to serve you at. This is also the address where most of the correspondence is going to go to. For example, annual reports. Now, there are 2 options here. You can use Bizee as your registered agent, and it is free for the first year, or you can act as your own registered agent. So for this, I do recommend just using their registered agent service, especially since it is free for the first year. It is $119 per year after that, but you can cancel anytime. If you want to be your own registered agent, you'll just fill out this information. So if I were to do that, I'd fill this out, and just know that you cannot have a PO box as a registered agent address. Okay, so we'll click on next now. And now it's going to have you enter in the information for your EIN or tax identification number. So this is essentially the social security number of your business. When you create an LLC, you're going to want to have an EIN because you'll use that number to open up a business bank account. It's going to ask you if you're a foreign individual and do not have a social security number. If you do have a social security number, make sure this is selected. No. I'll enter my information right here, and you're going to want to put your SSN here. Next, you're going to want to put a physical street address. I do recommend using your company address for this, and you'll want to enter in that physical street address right here. Now we'll click on next. It's going to give you some offers. So if you guys want to take advantage of these offers, go ahead. For example, this one's about your business banking. For this video, I'm just going to select no, not at this time, but feel free to choose however you want. You can also have a free tax strategy consultation. So for this video, I'm going to select not interested. So here's where you're going to enter in your billing information, and you'll just enter in your credit card information. You'll put that right here. You'll select your billing address, and I recommend looking through the order summary. So make sure this looks okay. Make sure everything is spelled correctly for your business name. We're creating an LLC, so that's the entity type. Make sure these all look okay. And of course, this will look a little bit different for you depending on your state, as well as what initial package you selected. This is going to be the total amount. You'll want to check this box and then click on complete and pay. So as you can see, it's very, very simple to create an LLC. It literally just takes a few minutes. Those are the exact steps that you need to go through to create your LLC using Bizee. So this is what your Bizee dashboard looks like after you form your company. Once you guys click submit and pay, they're going to do all the formation stuff for you. So you basically don't need to do anything. And if they need any additional information from you, they'll reach out. So anyways, going back to the dashboard, this is where all your companies are going to be. And I really like it because I can come here, log in at any time. So for example, if I want to view a company, I'll click on this button right here. I like coming here to compliance because it's going to give you some reminders. So for example, I have a statement of information that's due. These types of forms are really important to do on a timely basis, because if not, there can be some big penalties. Now, if you come here to company documents and click on completed documents, this is where you're going to find your articles of incorporation, any other forms that were created, your EIN number, corporate bylaws, as well as your banking resolution. What you see here is going to be a little bit different depending on what package you chose, but I love having access to this all in one single dashboard. If you have the virtual mailbox service, you'll click on here to be able to access your mail. They basically scan the mail once they receive it and upload it right here. You'll also find your business contract templates here if you chose that option. You'll see all your company details here on the left. So if you want to see any of this info, you'll just click on it. And then for additional services and stuff, you can always come down here and click on any of these. But yeah, as you can see, the Bizee dashboard is very easy to use. It's a place to have all your company docs in one place. And so I'm constantly referring back to here if I need any information about my businesses. Overall, I'm a huge fan of Bizee. Their customer service is great. Their team is great. They're super affordable, right? It's a one-time payment instead of a yearly or monthly payment. And they've set up all my businesses perfectly. Literally zero issues. Again, I really recommend following along with this video. So I'll have that link down below. Again, using that link will help support the channel and allow me to keep creating free content like this. So yeah, I do want to say thank you guys so much in advance. Anyways, that's it for this video. If you guys got any value from this video, make sure to share with a friend, hit that like button, subscribe, comment any questions you have. And yeah, on this channel, I do a ton of videos about entrepreneurship, finance, stuff like that. My goal is to help you guys live a financially successful life. Thank you so much again for your time, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.